At a busy railway station in the heart of the city, a beggar lived a life of quiet struggle. Day after day, he sat on the platform, stretching out his hand to passengers rushing to catch trains, surviving on the few coins people tossed his way. To most, he was invisible, silent figure blending into the crowd, someone to ignore or spare a few rupees out of pity. This was all he knew. Begging was not just his livelihood, it had become his identity. The beggar had no ambition beyond survival. Every coin he collected went to fill his immediate hunger, and every day ended the same way, with him returning to the same corner of the station, waiting for the next train and the next handout. He often wondered why some people gave more than others, but he never questioned his own life or potential. He had accepted that this was his destiny. One afternoon, as the sun beat down on the station, he noticed a man unlike the others at all, well-dressed businessman in a sharp suit, carrying an air of confidence that demanded attention. The beggar's eyes lit up. He thought, surely this man will give more than the rest. He stepped forward, unaware that this encounter would change his life forever. The beggar approached the tall man with hope in his eyes, expecting coins or perhaps a generous note. But instead of offering money, the man stopped and looked at him intently. "Do you always ask, or do you ever give something to others?" he asked. The beggar froze. He had never considered such a question. He stammered, "Sir, I am a beggar. I only know how to ask. I have nothing to give." The businessman smiled faintly. "If you cannot give anything, then you have no right to ask. Life works on the principle of exchange. Receive only when you give something in return. I am a businessman, and I trust only transactions based on value. If you want to receive, you must have something to offer in return." Then, without another word, the man boarded his train and disappeared. The beggar stood there, stunned. For the first time, he began to think deeply about his life. Could it be that the reason he never received much was that he had nothing to give? Could his constant asking and never giving be the reason people ignored him? That single question sparked a seed of thought in his mind, one that would grow into an idea capable of transforming his life completely. For 2 days, the beggar sat silently, pondering the businessman's words. He realized that if he wanted to receive more, he would have to give something in return. But what could a beggar possibly give? He had no money, no possessions, no skills to offer. The question haunted him. Then, one day, as he sat near the platform, he noticed the small flowers blooming around the station. A spark of inspiration lit up his mind. Why not give something simple, something beautiful, in return for the coins people gave him? The idea seemed almost too small, too trivial, but it was a start. He plucked a few flowers and handed them to the first person who gave him alms. The reaction surprised him. People smiled, took the flowers carefully, and thanked him warmly. Encouraged, he repeated the act with every new donor. Soon, more passengers began giving him money, not out of pity, but because they received something meaningful in return. The beggar realized something remarkable. He had discovered the law of give and take. By offering a small gift in return, he created value, and the world responded. This small act of giving flowers became the beginning of a profound transformation, one that would lead him from poverty to opportunity, from being a beggar to becoming a budding businessman. As weeks passed, the beggar's collection of coins grew steadily. People appreciated the flowers, and word spread. He began to understand a critical truth: those who give value always receive more in return. The beggar's mindset started to shift. For the first time, he stopped thinking of himself as a helpless man asking for alms. He saw himself as someone creating something people wanted, someone capable of earning. Months later, the same tall businessman returned. The beggar, now confident, approached him and offered flowers in exchange for coins. The businessman smiled and gave him money, saying, "Now you have become a businessman like me." Those words struck a chord in the beggar's heart. He realized that he was no longer a beggar. He had transformed into a merchant. He began buying more flowers with the coins he earned, expanding his small venture. Over time, what started as a simple exchange grew into a flourishing business. The beggar had learned two powerful lessons. First, giving creates value. And second, changing one's mindset can change destiny. By seeing himself not as a beggar but as a businessman, he unlocked his potential. The very principle the businessman had taught him, the law of give and take, was now working in his life. What was once a survival struggle had turned into a story of transformation, ambition, and success. The story of the beggar-turned-businessman carries a profound lesson. It teaches us that success does not come to those who only ask it, comes to those who understand the value of exchange. People give more when they receive something meaningful in return. The beggar's life changed the moment he stopped seeing himself as someone small and powerless. By plucking flowers and offering them to others, he created value where before there was none. The simple act of giving opened doors he never imagined possible. His transformation wasn't just about money or business, was about mindset, self-worth, and action. He went from being invisible at a railway station to becoming a successful flower merchant, traveling to other cities and building a thriving business. The lesson is clear. If you see yourself as small, the world treats you as small. But when you think big, give value, and believe in your potential, opportunities appear everywhere. The key to success lies not in receiving, but in what you can give and create for others. Just like the beggar who became a businessman, anyone can transform their life by changing their mindset and taking action. The story of the beggar who became a successful businessman is more than just a tale about flowers or money. It's a story about mindset, value, and transformation. He started as a man who only knew how to ask, surviving on the generosity of others. But one simple question changed everything. Do you ever give? That question planted a seed in his mind, showing him that life works on a principle of exchange to receive. You must first give something of value. By offering flowers to those who gave him coins, he didn't just earn more, he discovered his own worth. He realized that he wasn't a beggar, he was a merchant. What changed wasn't just his situation, it was his thinking. His small act of giving created a ripple effect, turning his life around completely. The lesson is clear. Your success starts in your mind. If you see yourself as small, the world will treat you as small. But when you think big, offer value, and act with purpose, opportunities follow. Just like the beggar turned businessman, anyone can change their life by giving, creating, and believing in themselves. So ask yourself today, what can I give to create my own success? The answer could change your life forever. From a beggar at a railway station to a successful businessman. This story shows one powerful truth. Success starts in your mind. The beggar thought he had nothing to give, but one question changed everything. Do you ever give? By offering value, even something as simple as a flower, he unlocked his potential and transformed his life. The lesson for all of us is clear. The world rewards those who give, create, and think big. Stop seeing yourself as small. Stop waiting for luck to come your way. Start offering value. Start believing in your worth. And take action. Your mindset can turn any situation around. Like the beggar, you too can turn challenges into opportunities. Remember, to receive more, you must first give something meaningful. So today, ask yourself, what can I give that will create value for others and for myself? The answer might just be the key to your success. If this story inspired you, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more stories that change the way you think about life and success.